Man down.
What's going on, guys?
Bearded Brix.
Back with another belated review.
Yeah, this one's one that got us the first time.
You got Mark.
Always.
Yeah, this is like Kylo to you.
I know. Well, no, not quite. We'll see after today.
Kylo's bitten you like 4 times. This has only bit you once.
Yeah.
It's number 2 on your hated list.
No, I really like this set. This is a really cool set.
It really is.
So this is set number 21322.
It is 2,545 pieces of pure awesomeness.
Yeah. And it's the Pirates of Barracuda Bay.
A man named Pablo Sanchez came up with this.
Right. And this is this is an old
This has a cool backstory.
yeah, it really does. This is an older what would you call it?
An older idea that was brought to new life or picked up.
Right, but it was an older series. That's what
Yeah.
I was looking for. It's an older series, the Lego Pirate series.
That we want back.
Yeah, well, this is kind of starting to relive some of that. The original Pirates released in '89, so we're here
The year
31.
I was born.
Whew, God, baby, not really. So we're 31 years later, and we get a brand new set. Like Richard said, this is an idea. This is somebody that just wanted to, relive this
childhood.
Yeah, relive this childhood and continue the story on. So, learning a little something on this because, we rush into a lot of things and we don't look at anything, especially whenever we open the box.
Well, we don't expect there to be this much story behind a lot of
No.
it. But the other idea set, the Haunted Mansion,
That's true.
that had a huge backstory
So,
too.
the very beginning of the instruction set, there's a little comic strip that kind of shows you how they ended up in this predicament.
The last Lego Pirate set came out basically showed you that they sailed off.
Yeah.
And it stopped there. Well, this is where he picked it up. They ran into an island, the boat.
There was a storm, and
They got messed up on an island, so they set up and kind of live here.
Yep.
And I think he done an amazing job at this. There's so much little detail from the lady in the front of the boat and the yellow jewelry, if you will, on the boat, the lanterns everywhere, the cannons, the way that they have the mast set up and rolled up. I mean, everything on here, they did a really good job. Even with the bed and everything hidden that's inside, he did an amazing job.
So this set does split off, and actually you're able to put the boat back together. But displayed, this is how to display this set. I love this set displayed like this.
Yes.
The boat looks good put together, but hands down displayed, you can't beat this.
When you put the boat together and set it up, it just kind of looks like a boat. This looks like there's more story to it.
Right.
And there is.
Right. They do split apart in the middle. They're 2 separate plates. They don't connect together.
It helps for moving it, because this thing is...
It's a little heavy.
It's a little heavy.
So we do have a little tiki idol down in the land, or in the island. The palm trees in this are amazing.
The palm trees have to be one of my favorite things about this set. They did a really good job designing how to do a palm tree.
Using minifig heads as coconuts.
Yeah.
And they look amazing.
And they used a minifig head for a pineapple.
Yes, they did. Pineapples.
There is a way to display this without the foliage all over it. You can take the trees and stuff off. I think that when you leave it here, it kind of gives it more of a weathered, it's been here a while look.
Especially the vines that grow out of the windows or around the windows and all that.
Because honestly, if this were to be back then and you were to be shipwrecked and you were able to do this is kind of what it would look like.
Yeah.
Maybe not an extent to this, but you could take and do this. I do like how the story did pick up a little with, they have 2 Imperial Guards on here.
Right.
That they have kidnapped and have
now... one's kidnapped. One's dead.
Well, the other one's dead too.
Well, they're both dead. But one lost his leg.
The other
one's just kind of down and sitting down in the water, kind of, having a bad day. The other one's in jail.
And we did do a little bit of looking on this set compared to what all the older pirate sets come with. This does have crabs. It does have a shark. It does have a pig, which it's weird how they got a pig there.
Hey, don't you knock that. There's pigs on the islands.
Oh, I know. But I'm just
swam
saying,
with them.
It's a small island. You swam with a pig?
I did.
Man.
That's kind of cool.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch out. They might claw you in the water.
Did you eat bacon afterwards?
No, but I would have.
Don't name them.
Oh, I'd name him Bacon. Hammy and Bacon.
And this does have pirates, but it does not have a monkey.
There's no Jack.
There's no Jack.
Mm-mm.
We thought there would be a monkey. We looked for a while because we both thought that we put a monkey on here.
Well, we made the joke so long while we were putting this thing together of, we named the monkey Jack. And then it's like, hold on, where's the monkey? And we kept looking for it, and we're like,
we don't have a monkey.
We don't have a monkey. Like, why,
So that was one of the only elements that wasn't brought back from the older sets.
Was the monkey. Right.
First minifig I want to talk about is the Imperial Guard that has been kept so long. He is now skin
and bone.
He has nothing left. They just let him rot.
What else you gonna do?
I mean, they would have done the same to them.
Yeah, I mean, so. You gonna feed your prisoners if you're shipwrecked?
No, you eat the prisoners. The next minifig is Starboard. He has a sportingly nice mustache.
I like the stash.
A classic pirate look to him with the blue and white striped tank top.
Red legs and the red pants and a red bandana.
Pirates have red pants?
Sure.
He has a musket.
He does have a musket.
Look at that musket.
Yeah.
It's a blunderbuss.
Musket and a sword.
He's not going to shoot that gun one-handed, I promise.
No, but he is. He's tough. And here we have Port. Same thing as Starboard, just different color.
The colors are switched.
Yeah, it's just the color switched.
He is also, though, man, that mustache. Look at that mustache.
His mustache game's on point.
That mustache is perfection.
Yes.
This one's a little bit cooler than the other one, I think, because the other one actually has a belt on, and this one just kind of has a rope tied around for a belt. I think that's a little neater.
He lost some weight, He had to improvise.
You're gonna lose some weight on a lonely island.
That's true.
Next up is Quartermaster Riggins. He does come with the treasure map. You always got to have somebody to navigate the sea, and you have to have someone to navigate the treasure map.
Do you want a one-eyed guy navigating?
I didn't think about that till you just said that. I mean, maybe
that's why he's navigating, because he's only got one eye. Like, he's demoted down to can't fight no more.
Or maybe it like heightens the sense in the other eye.
Maybe.
He does look cool. Like I said, he is one of the first ones. He does have an eye patch. It's the only pirate in this set besides Captain Redbeard that has one. He does have a nice little shirt on. You can tell he's a little more important than the other two.
Right. Tatuga. Aptly named Tatuga.
This is one of my favorite figs in this set.
Yeah.
The fact that he has no shirt on and covered in tattoos is pretty hilarious. He even supports a massive back tattoo of a pirate ship. His blue belt and green pants kind of don't go together, though.
But
back in the day, I guess it wasn't really about fashion.
Yeah, it's all function. Here we have Robin Hood. A little play on words there.
And she has a green little vest on like Robin Hood does.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
She's dual wielding them pistols.
Yeah.
6 shooters.
No, those are single shots.
Oh, that's right. That's some black powder.
Those are flintlocks, yeah.
I like her pirate hat. It does come with a little bit of an ornament on it. That way you can tell she's kind of important.
Yep.
Not really sure what ranking some of these come into, but...
Does it really matter once you get down past Redbeard?
I mean,
Quartermaster's his own ranking, but everybody else doesn't have a ranking, so...
True.
And up next is Lady Anchor.
She looks like she's a little bit of a badass.
Oh, I assume so. She's carrying a machete.
She's got a machete and a pistol. She'll cut you and shoot you at the same time. And she's got a belt on top of a belt.
And she's got a smirk, which means, she gonna mess you up.
Yeah. And she's the only pirate that's got jewelry on. She's got a gold necklace.
She's brave.
She does have a little bit of back printing showing the belts and the back of her shirt. They did do the same thing they do with most females, is they kind of black out the sides of the torso to make it look like they're a little thinner.
Yeah, give them that shape to them.
Yeah. I know you mentioned before that you didn't want a one-eyed guy navigating the map, but you also got a kid navigating the seas. I mean,
hey, he's got good eyes. He might be the only one on the ship with good eyes. So,
and he's got a fanny pack.
So this is Jack Dark Shark Doubloons.
I wonder why they call him Dark Shark.
I don't know. There's some story there that we're missing, I know.
Maybe that's why he's got half legs.
I think he just hasn't grown up yet.
He does have a little spyglass.
That satchel's almost dragging the ground, too.
It is. That's the original fanny pack. The hit pack.
Yeah.
And next is the boss man himself, Captain Redbeard. One hook, one eye, and one leg.
Captain Red Graybeard. Or Gray Redbeard, whichever way you want to look at it. You know, he's
Captain Lucky Graybeard.
he's got some age on him too, so that's something else. That the original set, he was all red. His beard was all red. Now we're 31 years later. You got to age him a little bit, so he's got a little gray down on the chin there. That's a nice attention to detail.
That is. I just feel bad for the man. I mean, he can't half see, can't half walk, and can't half hold anything.
Yeah, but he's got a grin on his face, so you know.
That's because he's the captain. He
That's
don't
true.
do any of the bad work.
That's true, and he's living in paradise.
He
I mean,
is.
just you know, he
You
may
gotta
be
get-
shipwrecked on an island, but
But you got everybody else to do your dirty work.
that's true. You got all the crab you could eat too.
Exactly. The first part of the ship hull does open up, and you can see inside of it, it's got some bed. You have some drinks on the back, a bucket. If you come to this side, you got a little writing table. They do open up every part of this on both sides. The front part of this does slide around, and you can see the cannon. You got a door. The door. Ugh.
You were going to the wrong way.
I know. But you can't get it open either. The door does open up, and you can see a little bit more. One of the weird things about this that I would have a fear for is it's got candles everywhere against the wall.
Yeah,
Got a wooden ship with candles.
it's treated.
The lanterns everywhere kind of really give it a cool effect for me. I think it makes it look, I don't know, it's just a neat additive. This is a close-up of the tiki head. You can kind of see where it's buried in the sand. I guess they couldn't carry it very far. They left it anywhere, like it can go anywhere anyway. Next up is the back of the other hull. You can see down below where they have the oars and everything stored for their boat. I guess you got to travel. One of the other things I haven't really understood, I guess, is how far away they are from land. I mean, if they have a paddle boat...
They're too far away for a paddle boat.
Are you
Paddle boat's
sure?
used for fishing. Gotta eat somehow.
They have a pig and plenty of crab. Crab's not a delicacy here. It's a common thing.
That's true, but you know, you go out and fish. Up top in here is captain's quarters. You can kind of see in there a little bit. It is a little dark. That is kind of one of the most closed off rooms there is in this whole ship.
Well, I mean, you know, if you're a big dog, you want to make sure that you're taking
Privacy.
care of privacy.
Yeah, you got your privacy.
The next down below is almost like a kitchen type area.
Yep.
They do have some pots, pans, stuff like that in there. They do have a lot of cool detail in all the rooms in this set, though.
I agree.
If you slide this around, you can see that they've done something really cool with this. I'm going to let Mark show you. The rudder opens up, and they use the rudder. Yeah, you got some small fingers.
Yeah, you got the biggest fingers in here doing this. So the rudder for the ship
Opens up
doubles
and it's
as
a
a door.
So that was a really, really cool thing. Now, when you do build this as a ship, you take part of the rudder apart and you kind of build it closed off so it doesn't. There's no gap there.
So it don't leak water.
Yeah, you don't want to leak water. Another one of my favorite things about this whole build is the front of the ship. The nice little jewelry additive to it. The half minifigure looks really cool.
It really does.
It adds a nice... I mean, in every ship you'll ever see, pirate ship or not, they all have a major jewelry on the front of it.
Yeah, some big ornament on the front.
This, though, by far is one of my favorite builds we've done of 2020.
I agree. Hands down. There's so much story behind it. There's little intricacies. There are no stickers in this set, which is nice. There's not very many printed pieces, but every bit of detail is a printed piece.
Yeah. They instead of using printed pieces, they kind of made foliage and stuff make more detail.
Right.
One of the other really cool things about this is when you put it as a ship, it does have a working anchor. It does have a way to raise it and lower it. You do have the ability to lay out the sails and kind of get them bigger and open.
It does come with all the sails.
Yes.
For a assembled ship. It comes with, 3 extra sails? I think 3 or 4 extra ones that fill out the rest of the of the ship.
While building this, there is the last step. The last step is actually all the pieces you need to take this apart and build the ship.
Right.
You do have to dismantle some stuff. It is kind of a pain, to be honest. It's not something you're gonna take apart, put back together, take apart, put it together. You're gonna leave it one way or another. Yeah. And my suggestion is to leave it like this.
I agree. I like it like this. So something that I learned while I was researching this, while we were kind of getting this set up. So the original Pirates theme was released as Legoland sets in the 80s. They had this yellow stripe on the box. This one had that same yellow stripe.
Oh, is that why they did it?
Yeah. So that's just kind of a nod back to the original sets.
There's a bunch of backstory to this set. It's kind of like I said, like the haunted house, the last idea set we built. There's a lot of backstory to it that people don't realize.
Yep.
This set was $200.
It's $200 and comes in at right at 8 cents a piece, so it's a really good deal for the parts. But I mean, that kind of goes with every idea set also.
And also another thing is, if you're looking to mock your own pirate ships, buying this is a very good idea because it gives you all the boat holes you'll need.
Yeah.
It'll give you a lot of side pieces to build on.
It also gives you all the mast you could want.
Yeah. It's a very good build, and it's a very good part out set. Like I did say before, this is, I think, my favorite build of 2020.
This is up there for me. This is top 2 or 3.
I think we had it in the top 2 or 3 of ours.
Yeah, it's a fun build, and it was. I mean, it was a little nostalgic, not so much for me because I don't remember ever really owning any pirate sets as a kid.
I remember owning pirate sets, but the thing that I remember is there was, back in the day, all the pirate sets were kind of small.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I ever owned any of the big ships.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a big ship.
Right.
One of the other things that's really cool about this is the minifigures and how many of them they give you. You have plenty of minifigures to play out anything you'd want to play out.
Yes, you do. Not to mention any animals you could want.
What if you wanted
throw bacon in on the stove down here? I mean, it's...
What if you wanted a monkey?
Other than a monkey, let's not go there.
But, thank you for watching our other review.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Like and subscribe.